We are living in a mental health pandemic, and since COVID, I've seen a huge surge in clients coming to me who are experiencing anxiety and depression in their lives. Hi, I'm Elise, and I'm an RTT therapist, and I've been running my practice now for 3.5 years, and in that time I've seen hundreds of clients. And there's nothing better than seeing the wonderful transformations taking place as we overcome their issues and help them to live their very best lives. And today I'm here to talk to you about how we need more therapists and how there's never been a better time to become an RTT therapist. So let's get into it. 970 million people around the world are coping with a mental health issue. That's almost 1 in 8. And a recent study showed that only 47% of people struggling with a mental health condition actually received support and treatment. So in short, more and more people are suffering and struggling, and there's less and less professional help available for them. Okay, so how does therapy help? Well, first of all, it provides a safe space for you to talk about your feelings and the thoughts that you're having and the issues that are holding you back. It can also teach you how to handle stress and tackle bad habits, whether it be thought or actions that are holding you back in life and could be actually worsening your situation. Sometimes it can even help to just open up and talk to another person. But traditional therapy does have its limitations. Firstly, it can take ages for you to get a referral to actually speak to someone. And then when you do, it can take time, weeks, months, even years. And ultimately, it doesn't get to the root cause of the problem that's holding you back in life. But as a rapid transformational therapist, I've seen amazing transformations in my clients after between 1 to 3 sessions. And that ranges from people who are maybe struggling with things like low self-confidence or self-esteem, to others that are battling anxiety daily, and even people who are going through horrible physical health conditions and trying to overcome them. And the transformation I see in people is incredible. And the majority of my clients say it's the best decision they've ever made in their entire life because it's completely transformed their lives. RTT combines some of the most powerful elements of cognitive behavioral therapy, hypnotherapy, neuro-linguistic programming, and psychotherapy to create this turbocharged, super quick, fast-acting modality. The difference with RTT to other traditional therapies is that it gets to the root cause of the problem, and that's so important because if you're having that understanding of why some issue has come into your life really gives you that power to move forward and set yourself free from it. And we do this by accessing the subconscious mind, because your subconscious mind is like a supercomputer. It holds every bit of information about your life, every person you've ever met, every word you've ever spoken, everything that you've ever done. And by accessing the subconscious mind, what we can do is we can go right back to that root cause. So I like to think about it like a garden, and the root cause is all those weeds that are in that garden, every negative pattern of thought, habit, action. And we go in and we find out where those poor beliefs began and we root up those weeds. Then we stop like an observer and reframe and stand back and observe our beautiful clean garden. And then we go on to the third part of the session, which is all about planting new seeds. So that's all about instilling better habits of thought and action. It's really rewiring your mind for success. So in my therapy practice, I'm fully booked every week. But that's because I only choose to see 2 clients a week. But I could easily increase that to 4, 6, 8. But what I love about this business is that it's tailored to me. I choose how many clients I see each week, and I choose who I work with. So I'm also mum to an incredibly active 10-year-old. But this business fits around my life, and it gives me that flexibility so that I am able to go out and go to school concerts and to run my son back and forth to school. I'm able to fit it around the other commitments that I have in my life. And that's what I love the most about it, helping people and the flexibility it gives me and that perfect work-life balance. But that's just my story. Here's an example of someone who tried traditional therapy and spent many years and thousands of dollars trying to resolve her issues. But actually she didn't get any results until she found RTT.
I spent close to 200,000 pounds and over 35 years in traditional talk therapy, and RTT transformed my life in just 1 hour. I discovered alcohol at the age of 10 or 11. I noticed that when people drank alcohol, they seemed to be very happy. And what I discovered at a young age was that I too liked the way it made me feel. And by the time I was in my mid-20s to late 30s, I was definitely a full-blown alcoholic and drug addict. I was about 38 years old. I quit drinking, but went on to find the world of prescription drugs. And I thought, what are you doing? And I didn't know what I was doing. So I decided about a year and a half ago that I was going to go off all prescriptions. Anxiety kicked in. I didn't know what was happening to me. I had no idea. I became extremely depressed. I had thoughts of ending my life many, many times. It wasn't until I stumbled upon Marissa Peer. That day absolutely changed my life. Stumbling upon one of her videos on YouTube and listening to her, I thought, wow, maybe this is something I can do. And I dove in, I went and bought all of her books and continued to watch her and take notes every single day, day after day. And surprisingly, I started to feel better. Each day, I just was stacking up small victories. It saved my life, and it's continuing to do so every day. I have been chemical-free for 14 months, thanks to Marissa Peer. I saw a lovely therapist for 35 years of my life. We weren't really getting anywhere, obviously, because I still continued with my addictions despite her pleas not to. So when I say that RTT is cutting edge, I mean that with every ounce of my body. It is rapid. It is transformational. I am living, walking, talking, breathing proof. It changed my life, and it didn't take 35 years to do it.
If you want to hear more success stories, click here. So I hope that's shown you just how much good you can do in the world as an RTT therapist, and how there's never been a better time to become one. If you want to learn more about becoming an RTT therapist, click the link in the description. And don't forget to like and subscribe.